Hey everyone, what is up? This is Glad to Spend EST 2001, and now I'm going to be doing a movie review, and it's on a recent movie that came out a couple weeks ago, and that is the 2024 movie Dune Part 2. Yup, the sequel to Dune Part 1 from 2021, which I watched that one back on Thursday night, and it was a great movie. But as for Dune Part 2, my thoughts will come to you in a moment. And for those who are watching this, please skip the part where it's going to contain a lot of spoilers for people who have not seen it yet. So let's get on with the plot of Dune Part 2. Now, the story of Dune Part 2 takes place after the events of the first Dune, where Paul unites with Chani and Bremen while seeking revenge against the conspirators who destroyed his family, facing a choice between the love of his life and the fate of the universe. He must prevent a terrible future only he can foresee. And following the destruction of House Atreides by House Harkonnen, Princess Orlin Carino, the daughter of Padishah Emperor Shaddam IV, secretly journals that Paul Atreides may be alive. Enrique Stilgar's Freeman troops, including Paul and his pregnant mother, Lady Jessica, overcome a Harkonnen patrol when Jessica and Paul reach Satech Tabor, and some Bremen suspect that they are spies, while Stilgar and others see signs of the prophecy that a mother and son from the outer world will bring prosperity to Arrakis. And then Stilgar tells Jessica that Sitch Tabor's Reverend mother was dying, and that she must replace her by drinking the water of life, a fatal poison that repels and the untrained. So everyone will have to do whatever they can to get the world safe again and to make sure to stop everything that's happening. So that's the plot of Dune Part 2, and that's it. Now, how much did I love this movie? And what do I think about Dune Part 2? Oh my god. After walking out of the theater with my friend, my mind was so blown by this movie. I thought Dune Part 2 was a fantastic sequel to the first one, and my favorite movie of 2024 as of right now. I gotta say, Austin Butler, Tiffany Chalamet, Florence Pugh, Zendaya, Leah Seydoux, Rebecca Ferguson, Stellan Skarsgård, Christopher Walken, and Josh Brolin. Tim Blake Nelson was also in this movie. They both did an amazing job. I loved this movie so much. And the director from Denis Villeneuve did a great job, just like he did with the first one. And the villain, played by Austin Butler, did an amazing job playing the villain. But if I was to go from Austin Butler's role to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood or Dune Part 2, I'm going to have to say Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, because that is one of my favorite. I would have to go with Both, but I would have to say Once Upon a Time in Hollywood from Quentin Tarantino. Because that was an awesome movie too. And one of the best films from Quentin Tarantino. But right now I'm talking about Dune Part 2. I'll get around to reviewing the 2019 movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood sometime soon. As for Dune Part 1, I thought it was a great movie, but Dune Part 2 was better. It was fantastic. Probably the best movie of the year so far. Now, I haven't seen the original Dune from 1984. Neither nor I haven't seen that one. But I'm gonna see how that turns out, because that and the first part is a lot better than the 1984 version. Or even the TV version from 2000. So overall, Dune Part 2 was an awesome, fantastic sequel. And I would rate Dune Part 2 a 5 out of 5 with the heart. If you have not seen this movie yet, you need to give this movie a watch. It's so awesome, mind-blowing, it's epic, and it's on your mind. Seriously, please go see this movie. Love this movie. And the previews that I got in front of Dune Part 2 is that we got the preview for Deadpool and Wolverine. Definitely looking forward to that film. Definitely. And I also got a preview for a war movie that's coming out that looks pretty awesome. It's going to be let's see. The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, a sequel to Twister from 1996 called Twisters. I've seen the original Twister, but as for Twisters, the sequel to Twister, that looks pretty good. It looks pretty interesting too. And the next preview that I got in front of that, I got a preview for IF, stands for Imaginary Friends. Looks good, but I might have to wait till it comes to Paramount Plus. Verusa, a Mad Max Saga, that looks pretty good. That looks so damn good. And the last preview that I got was Godzilla X King Kong: The New Empire. Oh, that looks so freaking great. I cannot wait to see that one next month. And I know that Ghostbusters Frozen Empire and the re-release of Disney and Pixar's Luca is out in theaters. If Disney and Pixar's Luca is still in theaters, I am going to see that next month, because I really love that movie so much. I just want to see that film on the big screen. Even though I don't do cartoon movies in theaters, but that I'm looking forward to. Even though that movie did not get a theatrical release in 2021, but that's alright though. And here's the ticket for Dune Part 2. I saw it at the 3:45 showing. Now, I got a ticket collection to show you all when I get around to it. Anyways, that is it for my movie review on Dune Part 2, which is a fantastic sequel to the first one. Anyways, thanks for watching. Until next time, rock and roll. This is Glentis Fan, EST.2001. See you later. Bye, y'all.